New this evening for most families, this is the final week of summer break. One of the biggest challenges going back to school can be getting enough sleep, especially after a summer with no alarm clock. Waay 31's Marie Waxal has what you need to know to get your kids off to a good start this school year.
It's no secret many kids, and adults for that matter, don't get enough sleep. The pediatricians I talked to say consistency is key when it comes to getting a good night's rest.
It's vital. Your brain does not work unless you get good sleep. So it's so important to put kids to bed on time and to be consistent about it so that they can think and learn in school.
While the ideal number of hours in a sleep cycle varies by age,
if kids are elementary age, it's anywhere between 10 to 13 hours. In middle school age, more like 9 to 11 hours, and then high school, 8 to 10 hours.
Throw in homework and after-school activities, and many parents are lucky if their kids even hit the minimum number.
She may get her 6. I want her to at least get 6 hours of sleep. For my son, who is 15, during school year, he doesn't get enough sleep because of the homework and the after-school activity and volunteer works he does. He gets less.
Getting them in bed at a decent time, especially when the weather's pretty, it's too tempting to stay up late.
The American Academy of Pediatrics has recommended that schools start later in the morning so that they can get more sleep. Unfortunately, that's not the way things have gone.
Dr. Suzanne Rastifer says parents should take an active role in helping children establish a bedtime routine. For younger kids, she suggests giving them a warm bath, reading, and dimming the lights.
Going to bed at the same time every night, those are very important things. And older kids, it's very important for them to turn off their screens at least an hour prior to bedtime so that they can wind down and their brains can sort of shut off before they go to bed.
Other parents, like Marianne Hood, a mother of triplets, rely on supplements for help.
Melatonin gets them to bed easy, it gives them a good night's sleep, and they are well rested the next morning.
While irritability and fatigue may be a telltale sign your child's lacking sleep, Dr. Rastifer says the opposite is true for younger kids.
It's interesting because little children will actually not act tired. They tend to act hyper if they don't get enough sleep.
And don't just take her word for it.
Because if you don't get enough sleep, you aren't prepared for tomorrow morning, and then you end up getting in trouble because you try to fall asleep in class, or you're just plain on tired and start misbehaving.
The Byers family tries to stick to the same schedule year-round.
They might stay up an hour later at night, but they're up at 6 o'clock in the morning 7 days a week, no matter what's going on.
Both Liliana and Charles understand the importance of a good night's sleep.
So she's asleep by 9. Charles is usually asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Establishing good habits now to help them as they grow.
A lot of kids that stay up late, they either get C's or really anything lower. So they get really bad grades, and that's not good, because if you want a good college, then you have to have good grades.
Now, if your kids have been staying up a little bit later due to summer break, Dr. Rastifer suggests backing up your kids' bedtime by about 15 minutes every few nights starting now. That way they can slowly adjust to the changes and it won't be such a shock to their system on that first day or first week of school. Reporting in Huntsville, Marie Waxal, Waay 31 News.